everybody. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day and you've had a wonderful start to your week. In my New to Me Thursday video for Les Sucreries de Fairy, I had mentioned that they sold full perm items, and I had a comment asking me kind of what full perm items are and what you can do with them. And so I thought, you know what, as I did answer in the comment section, but I thought I will just do a video and show you guys what you can do with a full perm item or how you would use them in Second Life. As some of you are new to Second Life, or maybe you have not come to Second Life yet, you just watch my videos because you're thinking about it, we'll go over the permission system very quickly here, just to kind of give you either a refresher course or just tell you what they are in general. So let's say I'm a creator and I have created this beautiful box and I've named it the Super Fantastic Super Box of Fun. What I want to do next is figure out what I want the person who buys it to be able to do with it. So I would come down here to Next Owner and I would check the permissions. Now if I check all of these boxes, that makes this box full permission to the next person who buys it. And that means they're going to be able to make it bigger or smaller and make as many copies as they want, and they're going to be able to sell it or give it away. Now, most things that you buy that aren't gotcha items are going to have the permissions of modify and copy. So whoever gets your box, whoever buys your Super Fantastic box, they're going to be able to make it bigger or smaller, they're going to be able to change the color, they're going to be able to make as many copies as they want of this box, and I think that's pretty good. When I buy furniture or decor, anything like that, if it's not gotcha, I prefer it to be modify copy, because sometimes you want a lot of chairs or a lot of couches or just a lot of something. Now if you play gotcha, you already know that you only get one copy of that item. You are able to transfer it to somebody else, or you can resell it in a yard sale or put it on Marketplace to sell a limited copy, since you only have the one copy, unless you're lucky and you get a whole bunch of them because you are a gotcha addict and you play a whole lot. But as I still have it as modified here, my gotcha box would still be able to be modified however I want it. Now if I think my box is so wonderful that I don't want anybody to touch it, I want it to stay exactly like it is, I don't want them to be able to recolor it or put another texture on it or make it bigger or smaller, I would uncheck modify. Now personally, I hardly ever buy anything that I can't modify as far as furniture and decor goes. With clothing, I don't really need to modify it anymore. How it is how it is. It is nice to be able to tint things once in a while, but not really a huge concern of mine. But for furniture and decor stuff, yes, I want everything to be modified if I can possibly have it that way. And that is just a little bit about the permissions in Second Life. So as you see here in my inventory, please don't look at my inventory number, I have a folder full of full perm items that I use mostly for personal use. A lot of the times when I am putting together my houses or blog posts especially, I think most of the stuff that I've gotten is for blog posts, I use full permission items to get exactly what it is that I need, whatever I see in my head that I need. So let's just go to this first one, because I use these, I think I've used these in like 2 or 3 blog posts at least. This is from Mesh Nation, and these are the cluster of candles. And they gave 2 models here. This one is textured, and this one is shadow mapped. And the cool thing about these candles especially is that if you go up to select face, you can select each individual candle to put your own texture or your own color on it. So that's why I like these candles a lot, not just because they are to land impact and they're incredible, but also because you can do that. Some mesh pieces you can't do that with. So let's say that you get these candles and you should immediately read the terms of service, and that is going to go for anything you get that is full permission. Be sure you read so that you know what you can do with them without the creator going, oh wait a second. And they've also given all of these textures here. So see, that's the flame, And then this is the shadow flame for the shadow mapped one. And what you can do with these is save it. So you can go down here and save as a TGA or a PNG. And then you can take that into Photoshop or GIMP or whatever painty type program that you use. Yes, I said painty. And then you can bring it back in World and texture your candles up. So that's pretty cool. So now you're probably wondering, okay, but why am I buying these candles? Okay, so let's say I have my super fantastic super box of fun. And I've decided that the box is a table. I want this to be a table, but I want to put something on top of the table so that it looks cool. Even though it looks cool already. I mean, let's be real here. This box is fantastic. But I decide that I get these candles and I want these candles to go on top of my table because that will make the table even cooler. But the only thing that I am able to build is a box. Well, I can't build candles, but I can buy these candles. So I will get these candles, put them on the box. Oh my God, it looks amazing. And then I will link them to the table. Now, whenever you're going to do something where you're linking things together, whatever you link last is going to be considered the root prim. And if you're using full perm items in your own creations, be sure that whatever you link last has your name on it. That way, when you link it together, it'll have your name as the creator. So I have the candles, and I have my super fantastic box, and I will hit shift and I will click on it, and that way I will get both of them. Or if you want, you can use your left mouse button and just drag a box over whatever it is and just highlight. So that makes it pretty easy, and then you'll go up here and click on link. And as you can see, the super fantastic super box of fun, which is now my super fantastic super table of fun. I mean, let's be real, this is magical. I just spelled table wrong. Wow. It looks like I am the creator, and I can go ahead and set it for sale for that much money. Oh, and then I have to set the permissions. Don't forget that. So I'm not going to have it transferable. I'm going to have it so that you can copy it and you can make all of the super fantastic tables that you want and candles, and it's all amazing, and that's just incredible. Now, if you are looking for full perm items, you will come over here to Marketplace. At least that's where I usually find the stuff, is at Marketplace. And it's under Building and Object Components. And then if you see here on the side, there are all sorts of things like textures and all that stuff that you will need. And if you click on Mesh Creator Tools, then you will see all kinds of cool full permission items. I will say be kind of cautious though. A lot of full perm creators don't come by their items legally. You know, so just kind of use your best judgment. If somebody has...
Hi.
Oh my God. Oh, look, it's a child on my head. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. That was Birdy, and she came in to say good night. It is actually almost 1 in the morning for us, so I thought she was long asleep. But hey, you know what? Things happen, I guess. Okay, where was I? So use your best judgment when you are looking for mesh items or full perm mesh items. You don't want to get caught in somebody saying, oh my God, whatever you just used was stolen. Now, if you have some experience with Blender or Maya and you want a great item that you can kind of edit yourself, you're going to need somebody who will sell you the DAE files to whatever full perm item this is. So we're just going to go down here real quick to the things that are over 5,000 Linden, because that's usually, when you pay that much, that's what you're going to get. So as you can see here, we have a lot of full perm things, and these will be usually semi-exclusive, meaning that they will sell just a few copies of the item. So then not every store in Second Life will end up having that item. So like if we go down here to this dress, and this is by Dexter GG, you can see here that with this dress, they will not only sell you the model and all of that, but you will get the PSD and the DAE. So you can take the textures into Photoshop and edit them there, and you have the DAE files that you can take to Blender or Maya. I think Maya. I don't have any Maya experience really, so you just kind of know that I don't actually know what I'm talking about sometimes. But the DAE file you can take into your mesh program, and then you can edit the actual file. So say that you have this Blender experience, you get the DAE file, you upload it into your Blender, and then you can change the length of the skirt, or if you don't want that poofy part or anything like that. And then you can see down here too, like this is pretty cool. They put like everything in the details here. So you get slink fitted mesh, Beleza 3 sizes, Maitreya fitted mesh, 5 standard sizes, standard fitted mesh, sample textures, normal textures, specular textures, the DAE, and the PSD file. Download URL included in the note card. So you're gonna get everything that you would need to make this dress, to sell this dress. Now, you see down here, you can't give it away as a freebie. Only one item can be licensed to one avatar, so you can't buy this item and then take it to your alt store or anything like that. You have to sell it for at least 99 Linden. You can't use this on any other grid, so it is only for Second Life. And then of course you're not going to be able to sell this full perm, obviously. So if you're interested in starting your own store and you don't have all the skills, full perm items can be the way to go. You can put everything together. If you make poses, like I make poses with any pose. So far I really haven't had to use any props, but if I ever had a pose idea and I needed props, I would have to turn to full perm items because I can't make anything. So that's a little bit on full perm items and what you can do and all that good stuff. If you have any other questions about it, you can always ask me. I don't know everything about this stuff, but I have a lot of friends who know a lot more than me, and I will be happy to ask them your questions. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Until next time, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.